Support Laneside. Get something cool.
Hey everybody, and welcome to another edition of Laneside Reviews. As always, I'm the bearded beast, Rob Johnson, joined once again by Scoops Porter. And we've got some really exciting stuff to show you on this episode, so why don't we take it Laneside and see how it's stacked up.
Alright guys, welcome back. We are joined by Wayne Porter, our speed dominant player.
He's bowling the easy house shot.
This EBONITE Polaris is their biggest hooking ball from EBONITE to date. We did lay this one out a little differently though.
Yes.
We went with a 5-inch pin. We have not done a 5-inch pin in a very, very long time.
Very long time.
Normally, might not do that as much with our speed dominant player. The 5-inch pin gets the ball to go down a little bit farther before it spins up.
Yeah.
So for our speed dominant player, you can see when he misses it, kind of gets lazy in the back.
Yeah.
You could either fix that up with going with a shorter pin distance or putting more surface on it.
Yeah.
Now, the reason we went with 5-inch pins for our bowlers today, we get a lot of requests from people saying, you know, these 3-inch pins, these 3.5-inch pins and stuff, they're just too short. They're not realistic. Nobody bowls like that.
I do.
I do too. But, so we went with a 5-inch pin to show the difference.
And you can see, you can tell that it's getting down a little bit further than he's used to because now that's a 4.9 and the previous one was a
kind of flat, almost
flat. Yeah.
So he went from the same spot. He flattened it, and it was too flat. He got around it, and it started to jump up.
Yeah.
So he's got to make a little bit of a move here.
Yeah.
If he ever gets back on camera.
Yeah. I was gonna say when I always leave a 4, I know that it's got a potential it's getting down too far.
Yep. So and you can see it's tipping up. The 5-inch pin is delaying it a little bit. And one thing that I think is very important, we talk about this in our videos all the time, is surface. Yeah. It's just a matter of it's going down probably 3 feet too long.
Yeah.
So was it a 500,000? No, sorry, 500, 1,500 at a box. I would simply hit that. I'd go 500,000.
Yeah.
Just to get it to start up a little bit more.
Yeah.
Or the other really cool thing you can do now. We use a switch grip.
Yes.
If we did this beforehand, or if you use a thumb slug, we drill our thumbs to just the regular stopper depth.
Yeah.
And that kind of keeps the differential in the same place. You can see we've actually gotten them to move right.
And
here.
you can see the difference. Yeah. So
a little more friction, a lot more hook.
Yeah.
We could actually bury the thumb hole in this thing another inch. You can see I'm throwing it left-handed here. To increase the differential in here, and we could actually make it flare more.
Oh, okay.
To get it to hook a little bit more as well. So as a speed dominant player, if you do have a thumb slug in it, I would definitely get your Pro Shop operator to bury that thing 4 inches.
Yeah.
Here he is with the
benchmark.
The benchmark, our bonus here. You can bury it deeper, increase that differential, which will increase the flare and get it to hook even more, even though we've gone with a longer pin. Now you can see because of the longer pin, the motion was very similar. It was just much earlier. It was about 6 feet earlier.
Well, and that's the thing is you got to think too. You watching this, watch the ball, watch where it's hooking.
Yep.
This is a 5-inch pin, so we're talking about it going down the lane further and everything, but it's digging in.
That's right.
That's the thing is if it wasn't for the 5-inch pin, we might be talking about how early this ball is and how he struggled with it. You know, not getting it to hook up.
Get far enough down. Now here you are with it.
Ooh, Brooklyn. I don't seem to have the same problem.
No, with our matched players, especially with a player who has a little bit more tilt like you do, these 5-inch pins actually help the ball to lose tilt and drop into that hook phase. Will drop through the phases easier.
Yeah.
So a little bit of an earlier drill angle to get it to start up, to start spinning, drop that tilt. Suddenly, this thing's a hook monster.
Yeah. You can definitely see, like, that's a big move there.
I think that was a 5 and 3.
Yeah.
And that was still with your flat.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't even know if I hit that one. I looked like I threw it. Might have threw it a little hard. Got through the break point, but
that happens.
Yeah.
But that was a 5 and 3 off your first shot.
Yeah.
No rotation change.
No.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Time to change the rotation a little bit.
And that's the thing is, we're showing you the versatility and the adjustments and stuff like that. I threw a decent ball. I might have not made such a big move off the first one, right? Like it went Brooklyn. I might have tweaked it more if I was playing league or whatever, but we want to really show you how this ball, you see that one was back a little bit and a little wider. And
yeah, you missed that one.
Yeah. So.
Oh my God. Wait. Did you throw a bad shot?
Yeah.
And you threw it on camera?
Yeah.
That doesn't happen, does it?
Sometimes.
All right. We're human.
We're all human. We are not machines.
Speak for yourself. I am 3 ducks arranged as a man in an overcoat. I used to be boxes, but now I'm a man.
We have talked to many Pro Bowlers, and we know the Pro Bowlers, the best Pro Bowlers in the world. They can hit the same spot within, like, well, I was going to say a loony, but Americans won't understand that. A silver dollar, maybe.
A Sacagawea. That's their dollar coin.
Yeah, okay. They can hit close to that almost every time.
Yep.
I'm not a Pro Bowler. I wish I was, but, you know.
Well, and in today's game, I know efficiency and accuracy are important.
Yeah.
But in today's game, if you look at when they're using Throwbot at Brunswick, they have to adjust it between shots because if they hit the same spot too many times, they blow out the oil.
Oh, exactly. I can see here. That was a little bit more in the oil all the way down. So
the shot before you had come around and it got through the pocket. This one you made another move.
Yeah.
Now we're talking about surface again. If you wanted to play around here, you could increase the surface, or you could take a small step up, get a little bit less speed to get it to spin up a little bit earlier.
Yeah. Or the other thing too is old-fashioned way. If you really want to get technical for people that use this, is you move your mark closer to you.
Absolutely.
Right? So instead of looking at the arrows like I do, I might look in between the arrows or the dots, right?
That one you can see you really tried to turn that one.
Yeah.
The problem with turning it a little bit more, potentially can shoot down lane a little bit farther. So here's Pooks, our left-handed bowler. So I think we really like this one just a little bit stronger than your benchmark. Yeah. We really liked it with some rotation for you.
Yeah.
So probably something good for when you're trying to open the lanes up.
Well, exactly. Open lanes up, or they've opened up a little bit, and my benchmark ball's not going to quite get there. But it just definitely has a lot of potential, and there's versatility there. Like I said, we did these standard big moves, but, I mean, there's small tweaks off in between, like you said, taking a step up or whatever to make the adjustments that I could carry from almost any of these spots.
100%. So I've got this ball about 6 boards difference and about 3 feet earlier for you. But you can see huge difference in the shape.
Yeah.
Now, here I am with it. I like this ball.
You love this ball.
I'm a low-tilt bowler. I don't get to throw 5-inch pins. However, over the last little while, I have worked very tirelessly on my fitness and my game. As a national coach, I feel like I need to be able to do a lot of the same skills that I'm asking my players to do. I can't ask them to do something I can't do.
That makes sense.
And one of the things I've worked on is being able to increase my tilt when needed. It's probably the hardest thing you can do is learn how to change your tilt.
That's the funny wrist one, right? Where you
got to change
your. You're not turning your hand sideways. You're turning your wrist.
You kind of like from the center of your hand.
Yeah, we're sitting here doing this in front of
nobody can see it.
Nobody can see it.
Oh, so you can see my first shot there where I flat rolled it, and the ball looked terrible.
Yeah.
Now let's make a little move here, and
yeah, that was off the back, and that was nice.
That looked real good.
Yeah.
I think the first series I shot was 700 out of the box with this thing.
Oh, you guys were that day you were tearing it off.
I was low man on my lane, and I shot 700. Like that's I really liked what I saw out of this ball. Being lower tilt, I was able to increase it so that instead of being in that 0 to 7 degrees area, I was in that 7 to 10 degree area. It shoots the ball just a little bit farther down the lane for me. It allows it to retain just a little bit more energy for when it rolls off the end of the pattern, which means I can actually get some motion out of it.
Wow.
You can see how continuous that is for me.
That was good. Like you could see it you can still see it getting in a roll at a decent spot and everything. Like you said, it's just not rolling quite as early, which means it's not.
That's
like you said, burning up as much. And like we said, something starts earlier, it's going to start everything else earlier. Right?
That's right.
So.
For me, with this longer pin, I have to increase my tilt a little bit.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's gonna roll out in the front part of the lane. So I was really impressed. It's not often that I can kind of get left and intentionally get around it, and get it to shape down lane. It's usually very smooth because of my tilt.
See, that's nice again. See, that's another move, and you're still right in the pocket.
These are big moves, too. You can see I'm making 3 and 2, 4 and 3 moves, and it's still getting there.
Yeah.
I made the joke earlier in the video, this ball feels furry. It really does. If you feel this ball, it reminded me almost of the TP1 balls from Radical or the old particle balls that we saw.
The particle, yeah.
When you touch it, it's almost
it's you can feel the prickly glass in the particle, the glass or the diamond or what. I guess it was this glass. I don't think we could afford a ball if it was diamond. Yeah.
So, and look, I moved again. I think I'm going deeper.
Well, you're not on camera, so
I don't think I'm in this postal code. All right.
Oh, there you go.
And it finally deflected.
Yeah.
Finally. That was only about a 20 board difference with my feet.
That's nothing.
That's nothing.
That's nothing.
No.
Like I said, this ball, like I might have not shown it off a lot in my video, but it definitely has a lot of potential, a lot of different angles you can attack. And like I said, I wasn't getting strikes like Rob was, but it was right there in the pocket. And it was just matter
small
of tweaks.
Moves.
Yeah.
A 1-on-1 here, 1-on-1 there. You can see me left-handed there. Yeah. Here I am with my benchmark ball. This is my bonus. This is my money ball. And you can see it's not a lot of motion. It's about 5 boards total. It gets down pretty far. A little bit of a difference here.
Yeah.
And I didn't even go with the deepest where I struck from. I took the middle because obviously we want to kind of give it a good idea. But you can see the shape with that 5-inch pin actually drove it down
further. Yeah.
Yep.
Down further and then came around, but
So it actually, I had it about 8 to 10 boards more, but the versatility on it, look at that.
That's just crazy.
That covered about a total of about 12 boards.
Oh, easy.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a show. So until next time, guys, we'll see you laneside.